Ever wondered what it's like to travel Orlando like a local? Hop on the SunRail with us. It's like a roller coaster, but without the nausea. We'll uncover hidden gems at every stop. From city hustle to suburban chill, get ready for insider tips, station highlights, and info that'll change how you see Orlando. We're riding end to end, so let's see if it stays on schedule. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to us. Plus, you get to see when we post new content about living in and moving to Orlando. All aboard for adventure. Let's go. Bouncy. All right, so hey, here we are. We're on the SunRail, which is a commuter train. It's been in business for a few years now. It's expanded. It's getting ready to expand again. Go a little further north. We got on in DeBary and the train left on time at about 11:30. Super comfy, super clean, really, really nice. We're up on the upper deck of the two-decker train car, and so it's a nice little view. We're getting ready to head over the St. Johns River and Lake Monroe. Maybe we'll look out the window and check that out. Our first stop is going to be Sanford, and we're heading into downtown Orlando. So like I said, we left DeBary, which is up in Volusia County, and we left there at 11:30. And we are going to get down to Orlando at about 12:20. So it's less than an hour trip, and we can sit in comfort. We got a little table here. Brought myself some water so I can have a drink, and just going to have a good time riding the rails. We'll stop in at every stop, give a little update along the way as to how things are going. So far, very pleasant, easy to get a ticket. They've got an app. I chose to, I don't know where my ticket went, but I got a paper ticket, and but they have an app you can download, and super easy. The whole trip is $15, and that was for 2 tickets. So it's a pretty good deal. It's a lot more gas to get down there, plus parking and all the other things. So once you get down to downtown Orlando, man, you can walk everywhere. It's really not that big of a city. So hopefully you have a good time in Orlando today. Probably grab some lunch, maybe find an old-fashioned to take in. You know me. So we're gonna sign off for the moment, and we'll be right back. If you're getting off at the Sanford stop, you can hop on the free trolley to explore historic downtown Sanford. It runs Monday through Friday from noon and takes you to unique shops, award-winning restaurants, craft breweries, and the scenic Riverwalk along Lake Monroe. You gotta go, don't miss it. The Lake Mary station near Lake Mary Boulevard and Country Club Road offers the charm of a small community with nearby shops, restaurants, homes, station house apartments, Lynx bus connections, and scenic parks. All right, so we're in Lake Mary, and we just got here and we're just leaving. So these things stop for maybe a minute. Honestly, they don't stop for very long. So make sure that you're on time when you're traveling. At the other end, at DeBary, when we got on, we had about 15-20 minutes where it was waiting, but that's because it's the terminal, it's the end, right? So here on the way down, man, it's pretty precise. We're on schedule. It's 11:44, so we're leaving right on time out of Lake Mary. We're heading down to the next station. We're going to be down in Orlando just in time for lunch. When you get off at Longwood, dive into the charming Longwood Historic District and get excited for our upcoming video on living in Longwood. Coming soon. We're currently in Longwood. We're getting ready to head to Altamonte. That's our next stop. See how long that's going to take us. Longwood to Altamonte is going to take us 4 minutes, and we're in and out. I'm telling you, this thing only stopped for 45 seconds. It wasn't even a full minute. Better be on time. All right, so now we're in Altamonte. We did about almost 60 miles an hour to get here. It's 11:55. I think we're going to wait for about maybe 15 more seconds. And we're going to be heading to Maitland. So right here in Longwood, there is a apartment complex that was built nearby, actually a couple of them. And so people are getting into those apartments if they need to work downtown or to other locations that are near the train track. So we're actually becoming a little bit of a commuter train city. There's actually a lot more people on here than I was led to believe there would be. It's a good trip so far. All right, we're in Maitland now, and we're a little bit off time now. We're a couple minutes behind, but I'm not sure how that happened. But our next stop is going to be Winter Park. Now, Winter Park is the coolest stop. We can stop right in downtown Winter Park, and cool places to go, have some lunch or sit at the park. And it's a really nice one. We might just get off at Winter Park one of these days, maybe check it out. At Winter Park Station, which also serves AMTRAK, you can hop on the famous Winter Park Scenic Boat Tour, and maybe we'll do a video on that when we cover local attractions. We are in Winter Park, and we are right back on schedule, baby. So we got a couple of minutes behind. It looked like we were about 2 or 3 minutes behind. We are right back on time, man. 12:05, leaving here at 12:06. This is money right here, man. This place is running like a German train station. Bada bing, next stop, Advent Health. While at Advent Health, don't miss the free access to the Orlando Museum of Art every third Thursday. 12:12, we are at the Advent Health stop. So Advent Health is between Winter Park and Orlando proper. This is technically one of the Orlando stops. So big health system here. Lots of people obviously are going to be healthcare workers that are going to be able to get here via train. And we're getting ready to head into the meaty part of the Orlando stops. So we are right on time. It's 12:12, and we are right on time. We should be leaving in about 30 seconds. I hear the train, I hear the whistle, and here we go, man. Right on time. We are leaving. All right, let's see. We're at the Lynx station. We're supposed to be here at 12:18, and we are. It is 12:18. Of course, we're actually supposed to leave at 12:18, so we're about 30 seconds behind. That's not too bad. I bet we make it up in the next route. The Lynx station right here, you can connect to all these different buses that are out here. They're different colors, going to different routes, different sections of town, but you can connect to anywhere in and around the whole Orlando area. We certainly don't have the best public transportation system, but we do have one. You can certainly use it to get where you need to go. It is 12:18. We are leaving at 12:18. So we're actually more or less on schedule. We're pretty good. 12:18? 12:18, 12:18. We're good to go, man. Next stop is Church Street. We arrive at Church Street at 12:21. And Church Street's a fun place, man. It's started up back in the 80s. I actually visited when I came down here for boot camp. All right, we're at Church Street Station. It's 12:20. We're right on time. We leave at 12:21, so we've got a minute. It's about as long as we're going to be here. And this is where you would get off if you were going to the Kia Center to do an event like a basketball game, hockey game. For the Magic games, it's called Train to the Game service, offering extended game night schedules on weeknights and free rides for ticket holders. Even though it's not 24/7 or even doesn't run on the weekends, they do run extra trains when they're off special events to help people get in and out of the city. So it's a good deal. We're getting ready to leave, man. Let's get back on track. Orlando Health, AMTRAK is our next stop. So that's where you can connect into AMTRAK, obviously. And there was another AMTRAK back there at Winter Park that we could have connected to. All right, here we are. We're at the Orlando Health Station. So this is the other major healthcare provider in the area. So again, if you're a doctor, nurse, work in the healthcare system, you can get right down here. We're on time. It's 12:24. And we're going to be in and out of here in probably less than 30 seconds. And we're heading south. Our next stop is going to be Sand Lake Road. As we approach Sand Lake Terminal, this is where we currently have our connection to get to Orlando International Airport. Of course, hopefully in the next few years, we'll have the direct connection where SunRail is going to bring us there via a different route, and that's going to connect us to the Bright Line high-speed rail. Gets us all the way down to Miami. One of these days, we'll be in 21st century city. Hey, check out the proposed SunRail connection to Orlando International Airport, part of the Sunshine Corridor program. This expansion will link key areas like the Orange County Convention Center and International Drive, improving regional connectivity. We're going to show you a clip from Fox 35 on this. Pretty cool stuff.
Brower says his constituents may need some convincing that it's worth the cost.
Do we have people in Volusia County who will take the train to Orlando International Airport, to the convention center for a trade show, to Universal, to iDrive for entertainment?
SunRail board members are now in the process of applying for federal money to help with that construction, which may take several years. Live in Orlando, Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
We're at Sand Lake Road, and it's 12:33. We are right on time, baby. I'll tell you what, man, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, there's not been a lot of traffic on the rails, so I think that might be the key. But we are keeping to a schedule, and people are getting on and off really, really quick. I will tell you, it takes a minute to get down from the upper deck where we are down below, so plan ahead. If you're sitting on the upper deck, don't sit around, wait. You don't have time to unload your bag, put stuff away. You got to be ready to go, because this thing doesn't wait. It moves. Meadowwoods, yeah. So our next stop is going to be Meadowwoods, and we should be getting there at about 12:39. So it's about 6 minutes from now. It's been a fun trip. Here we go. All right, so we made it to Meadowwoods. We're at 12:39. We are right on time, exactly on time. I'm pretty impressed with this so far. I don't know much about the Meadowwoods station and what's around here. Kind of looks like it might be a place where maybe a lot of people live. This is going to be just a place where people board to get on the train as opposed to get off the train to go have some fun. So I'm sure we're going to be out of here. Oh, it's 12:40. Now we're a minute late for leaving. Our next stop is Tupperware. Everybody knows Tupperware. I don't know if you knew Tupperware was headquartered in Orlando, but it is. And we're going to be at the Tupperware station at 12:44. Here we go. You know, speaking of Tupperware and Tupperware station, do you remember hearing about those 1950s Tupperware parties?
There's a party going on at Mrs. Betty Martin's house. It's a Tupperware party, and it's really fun.
As a kid, everyone had those iconic salt and pepper shakers. Oh my gosh, so retro. And let's not forget the homemade ice pops. Talk about a sweet blast from the past. All right, so it's 12:44. We hit the Tupperware station, so clearly this is where Tupperware is. And there's a lot of people around here too. I see some apartment complexes that are being built, and so I think this train is really helping develop the area. And so our next stop after Tupperware here is the Kissimmee station, which also has an AMTRAK, so another place you can connect into AMTRAK. And this is the first stop in Osceola County. So we've been in Orange County this whole time. Now we're in Osceola. Now we're heading down to Kissimmee. All right, we made it to Kissimmee, but we are a minute late. We're 1 minute late. We only got one more stop. I don't know. We may not make up that extra minute. We may not make it. We need to be in Poinciana at 12:58. There is an asterisk on the end of it. I'm not sure what that means, but we're supposed to be in Poinciana at 12:58. So Kissimmee is a cool little town. There is an AMTRAK connection here. If you get off at the SunRail station, you can take advantage of the Freebee ride service, an eco-friendly on-demand shuttle that takes you around downtown for free. Just download the app and enjoy hassle-free travel. Kissimmee's got a lot of cool stuff to do. Downtown Kissimmee is actually quite neat. A little bit like Sanford. It's an older city here in the Orlando area, and known well for having a lot of places where you can have fun outside of Disney, like Fun Spot and some of the dinner places. So here we go, man. We're heading out to Poinciana. All right, we made it to Poinciana. We are 2 minutes late, but we made it. Now we're going to get over to the other side and back up to Orlando. Oh, look at that. The AMTRAK is going by. I wonder where they're going. All right, so here we are. We're in Poinciana. We're all the way at the south end of the rail line. This is as far as it goes. So the train is going to be heading back up to Orlando. We got about 12 minutes left before it's going to be leaving. So let's just take a quick tour of one of the cars. Come on. So these are like a double-decker / split-level kind of car. You've got a place down here that's a little bit easier for maybe somebody that's in a wheelchair or somebody that's elderly that doesn't want to go up and downstairs. It's a little bit wider seating. There's also a bathroom on board if you do need to go, because it does take about an hour to go from end to end. So we can step this way. There's free Wi-Fi and more on board for your comfort and convenience as well. This is the quiet zone, so we have to be really quiet while we're in here. But this is some seating that's kind of like on the mid-tier, right? We're going to go over this way and go up. Now, of course, you can go switch between cars like any other train, but we're not going to do that today. So let's go ahead and head up. All right, so now we're in the top level. I like to ride up here. It's way more fun. There are some seats with tables on them. There's some seats without. So you got your choices here. If you're going to be, coming on board and going from end to end, it's nice. You can sit down and do some work. Maybe if you got your laptop out, or if you want to grab out some snacks and things like that. So kind of a cool little ride, and they're pretty comfy. The seats are really comfortable. I mean, we had no problems at all riding up here. We've been on the train for about an hour and a half. Now we're heading back north. We're going to stop in Orlando and have some lunch. All right, here we are at the perfect place to stop at the SunRail here at Church Street Station. So this is a restaurant, a Mexican place called Birria. I believe that's how you would pronounce it. Anyway, we're going to dig into this giant quesadilla, and it looks absolutely delicious. I'll let you know how we do. How is it? Oh, it's delicious. Out of 10. 10. 9.5. Maybe 10. Birria. 10 out of 10, man. Definitely when you're down in Orlando, come on down to Birria. It is absolutely fantastic. We had a great time. SunRail station right over here. I mean, literally like a 2-minute walk. We're going to go over there, get on the SunRail, and head back up to DeBary. All right, so we spent a little time in downtown Orlando. We're going to be heading back up to DeBary in Volusia County. So we're at the Church Street Station, train station. It's about 2:48, and the train should be here at 2:53. I bet it's on time. So, hey, today we had a great day. It was about 4 hours. We started up here in DeBary, which is in Volusia County. It's the current end of the SunRail. In a couple of months, it's going to be heading up to Deland. Check this out. This is from SunRail's YouTube channel. They're almost done. It'll be finished this summer, so get ready. Volusia just got another SunRail stop, and obviously you can go all the way to Poinciana like we did. But as far as our journey today, we started off here in DeBary. We went through Sanford, Lake Mary, Altamonte, Maitland, Winter Park, all the way down through Orlando, and all the way down through Kissimmee, and then to Poinciana. We stayed in Poinciana for a little bit and rode back up. We stopped in Orlando, had some lunch at Birria, which was a great Mexican restaurant, and here we are back in DeBary. So 4 hours, train stopped every time, more or less on time, and when they were behind by a minute, they seemed to make it back up. So all in all, man, top positive experience. I will be using it a lot more often now. This is Tom McNamara with the McNamara Experience. If you're interested in moving to Orlando or just really looking for some information about what's going on here, give me a shout. All the contact information is down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe
so that you can get notifications every time we launch a new video. See you around.